questions sent to us?
Yeah, we get questions sent to us. So basically, people can like send us questions. People can interact with us, but it's pretty much like a podcast slash like phone conversation. It's pretty cool.
Okay, cool, perfect. Well, I got a lot of things I want to know about you. We don't really talk much, so this is nice.
A lot of
Bro,
things I
I've
want to know
seen
about.
I've seen you more than anyone this year, and I'm sick of you.
I know, I know, man. Okay, guys, for the record, so right now I'm downstairs at my house, and he's upstairs at his house. But we see each other what, like 9 hours a day, 10 hours a day
20,
at
20,
least.
23 hours a day, 23 hours.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
You're
It's
here at
not bad.
night.
It's all right. It's fine. It's like some days I hate it, but some days I'm like, you know what? This is cool. I like it.
Well, I got to be honest. I think we should be honest with our listeners here. You and I made a pact to keep this vlog squad afloat, and we are not
We're
quitting. I know all odds
not.
are against us. We are not going to give up. We are pushing through. We just bought new cameras, you and I.
We did. We did.
I came
Do people
down there
know
to
about
your
that yet?
house.
Do people know
I
about
haven't
that
made
yet?
it.
That we bought a camera.
No, I don't know how they would know that because I don't brag about buying stuff to my followers. But I'll
I'm
do it
not,
here on your live stream.
I know I don't really brag about it either, but I had to. It was the C200, and I was really looking forward to it. I posted it on my Insta story,
Yeah, so
and plus,
you did tell people, yeah.
I did. Kyle, my filmer, looked really funny holding it because he's 100 pounds, and the camera is literally like 40 pounds.
There has to be a
It's a
okay. Off subject here. I know Kyle held the camera. I'm really excited about the cameras. We'll get back to this, but am I supposed to see your face? Is this like a Zoom thing, or do
no.
we?
It's literally like a phone conversation. It's like a phone call on speaker.
Oh, damn! It's
Uh,
like
Very
dangerous because
smart.
I almost feel like I could talk so freely that I don't want to leak out any private information, but I'll try to be aware of that.
I know it. Hey, we talk about like half our YouTube videos that we're working on.
Top secret projects, what we had for
I know
dinner last night. These
we
are all
have some.
things I don't want to tell
We have
people.
some.
You talk over me one more time, I'm going to come down to your apartment and strangle you.
I know. I know.
People want to
All
hear
right.
a podcast from us. We are trained to record all day long, and you talk over me. I'm going to come down there and smash up everything in that apartment, that little crap hole.
Okay, it's not that bad. It's an alright apartment, but actually, I actually did want to like. I don't know. I feel like I want to know you more, bro.
Are you
Is
breaking
that
up with me? Are you
yes?
breaking up with me here on this live stream in front of 125 listeners and growing?
Yes.
127. Is this your way of moving out?
Yes, it is. But no, I feel like I barely know because we went to Staten Island recently, or not recently. It was like last Christmas,
Yeah.
and it was like your hometown. Um, and I don't know. I feel like there's so much more to know about your past life. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? It was interesting. It was fun. I had a good time, but I want to know more about like because we're so engaged with what we're doing right now. You know what I mean? Like we've never really asked about like our past and like what we used to do, like how we were. Like I was a nerd, bro. Like I was a straight up nerd. I didn't have much friends, but I feel like you're like that quarterback type of dude. You know what I mean? Popular.
I think you
Just
have
funny to
multiple. I think you have multiple personality disorder.
Why?
I'm, because you'll be over here at night telling me stories about how you were shot at, how you were in over 50 street fights, and you had a
I was
rap career, and then you get
because
on here.
I have to somehow match up with you.
So these are lies. What are the lies? Is it the shootouts,
the, the,
or
none
is it the
of
nerd stuff? Because I'm gonna be
huh?
honest. I believe more after knowing you for a long time. And last night I came down to your place and you were playing with what are those cars? Those stupid little children's cars that you play with?
I Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels. You were playing with Hot Wheels. So that leads me to believe more that you are on the nerd side than the gang violence side. and that
Yeah,
whole
for
gangster
sure.
lifestyle you told me about. Yeah, yeah.
Those are not true. Yeah, I don't know, man. I always try to sound cool.
Two people are waiting in line to talk with you right now. Do we add them to our conversation? Can we take callers? Is that how this works?
No, let's do it's the other one, not the call button, but we should take some some messages from guys. We're on the once again we're on the stereo app, and on the
I would love
stereo
to.
app.
I would love to bring in a caller. That'd be sick.
Okay, okay.
Can we add
Let's do
someone
that.
here?
Let's do that after.
Oh
Let's do
no
that
no no
after.
no 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 no! I don't want to mess with this. I don't want to mess with your thing here, and I think it's gonna disconnect you. As much as I would love to do that, I don't think that's a smart move.
Okay. Here, let's take in a question. 1 second, guys. So on the stereo app, you can take in questions from the people listening to the conversation. Let's hear this one.
Hey, Nick and Jeff. My question is, how did you guys both first meet?
Don't remember. Wasn't important. Wasn't a significant moment in my life. I don't know. Nick, do you want to take this one?
Um, oh, I don't. I think we met through Dave.
You don't
I
remember
saw
either.
you.
Yeah.
I don't really remember how exactly we met, but we met through the Block Squad.
Yeah.
Um,
This
I'm
friendship
gonna
was a
be. I'm
slow
gonna.
build.
Can I be honest, bro?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Please,
don't
for
know if I.
once.
The first 30 minutes. I don't know if I completely liked you because you're very like. I don't know. You're. I like you now a lot, and I like your personality. It's very funny. But in the beginning, I thought you're kind of mean. I felt like, but you weren't.
That's
It was just it's your New York persona, which the whole world loves. It's like that tough. You know what I mean? I don't know. In the
yeah.
beginning, I was intimidated. That's probably the right answer. And then you made a joke, and then I started laughing really fucking hard. I don't know what the joke. I don't remember what the joke was, but I remember you made a joke, and I started cracking up. I'm like, oh fuck, all right, this guy's pretty funny.
Well, my first experience meeting you, I definitely thought you would be taller. You look bigger on camera. I don't mean this as an insult, but you're a little guy. What are you, 5'3"?
um, yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, whatever, dude. I'm short. I'm pretty short. That's actually one thing people always say when they meet me. They're like, "We thought you were taller in person."
Yeah, now I'm the opposite. People see me in person and they're like, "Holy shit, you're way taller than I thought you'd be." I guess that's
How
just how
tall?
people come off on camera. I'm 6'1".
How tall are you, bro?
I'm 6'1".
Are you actually?
Yeah, I'm six. Actually, some on good days I'm about 6'4", 6'5",
No, you're
but
not. I thought you were like five
I
nine.
humble myself down to 6'1". I kind of slouch down a little bit because I don't want to come off too tall.
You're not 5'9", 5'10"?
No, bro. No, 100% I'm not 5'9", 5'10". I'll show my
I
driver's license on here right now. That stuff's legit. Can you lie on your driver's license about your height? Because I think you just write it in, right?
Yeah, you just write it in.
Who's the checker on that? They don't measure you at the DMV.
I mean, I guess it's just nice not to lie about your height. If you're not 6'1", 6'2", you don't have to say you're 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm definitely not lying about it. I'm 6'1", legit. You guys can test me. You could send USADA here to measure my height.
Okay,
Eh,
we'll do
I
that. We'll do
stand
that
by
after.
it.
I'm actually gonna come and measure your height. All right. So we're on the stereo app, and we're gonna take some more questions. We're gonna take one more question on the stereo app.
So I have a question for Jeff. So you said that you were intermittent fasting. Like, how do you do it? Because I've been trying to lose some weight. So maybe any tips?
Okay, I'm gonna say this right off the bat, Jeff. I think your advice is great, and that was a great question. Um, what's your? I actually want to know this too about intermittent
I thought
fasting. If you know what it is.
I thought you were taking that one.
I can't. Yeah, I'm the one
You
taking that
stepped in. You
question.
stepped in like you were gonna take it, and then you were like, "Yeah, that's a good question. I'd like to answer this." Jeff, go ahead.
No,
Come on, bro. You
I
know
know
this
because
stuff. You know about intermittent fasting. We've been talking about this.
I don't know it as much as you. So I was just saying that you're good at giving advice about
Okay, I'll take it. I'll
weight
take it.
loss.
So yes,
Okay.
I do intermittent fasting. It's not hard at all for me anymore. I'm not hungry in the mornings because I've been doing it for like a couple years. I probably started it because I was like a little lazy to eat during the day. It's just that's how my body works. I know some people wake up extremely hungry, and the first thing they want to do is eat. But for me, I go for a run in the morning. I have a coffee, having one right now. Um, and I take off. I get a workout, and I don't really get hungry. My body just naturally does not get hungry after you do this for a while. And I learned this technique from I heard actually Joe Rogan podcast will tell you a lot more about it. But yeah, because people like when you initially learn how to diet, people are like, you got to meal prep and eat every 2 hours, small portions. But that shit is more work than anything. That made me want to just fuck up my diet more than ever. So now I've trained myself to only eat like back in the old days, just when we were like cavemen and we would kill an animal and get one solid meal a day, and that will your body will train itself to keep that energy throughout the day. And I'm not digesting. Digesting takes a long time, takes a lot of energy out of your body. You don't even know. It's just something that your brain is working on in the background. So that's something that you don't need to be doing all day is like digesting food all day because then you're gonna be tired by the end of the night.
Okay, someone that like sees your daily workouts and all that stuff, like drinking the juice you drink. I've drank it a few times too. But I'm always a very hungry person. The green juice that's like a meal. That's like a meal thing, right? Isn't it? No, isn't kind
A
of a
meal
meal
replacement?
technically?
Yeah, I guess you could consider it a meal replacement. It's got a banana in there, I think. A banana
Yeah,
and some
yeah,
dates and
bro.
some shit
Honestly,
like that. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how you do it, man. Props to you for honestly doing that. I'm being honest. I've always like struggled with freaking weight loss and stuff. You know, it's hard.
Yeah. Well, the first
I need you to
thing,
step in again and change my life somehow.
yeah. Well,
That like
I
that
mean,
first
you've
time
let
you
me
did.
down. You've let me down so many times that it's gonna be really tough for you to convince me
I
to get
know.
back into doing this. But yeah, I think one of the most important tips is like it's so simple. Just make sure you drink a lot of water throughout the day. A lot of times you're hungry, you think you're hungry, you're actually just thirsty. So just slam down a water, you know, and maybe
Yeah.
that'll fix whatever's going on. But yeah, try intermittent fast and look it up. I don't think I explained it right. Should probably go listen to a professional, but
Yeah.
I do like that style. My it fits with my lifestyle, but everyone's
Yeah.
different.
No, you're right. I gotta find a way to train myself to have a body like yours. I'm glad I don't have a body like yours, though. But I don't know. I don't want it to be like a body because I know, you know, it'd
Well, I don't
be.
think you have to worry about that. It's not like you're gonna do this for a couple days and accidentally when you're gonna wake up one day and be like, "Holy shit, I'm Jeff. What the fuck did I do to
Yeah,
myself?
imagine I
Now I
just
can't go back."
I pop a six pack out of nowhere.
Yeah. What have I done? Oh my God. Yeah,
Nah,
bro.
I would never, bro. You have a very toned body. It's definitely. I don't want to keep getting into
But
this,
what I'm
but
saying is like you're scared to
goddamn, guys,
make some
this guy's got
changes.
a body.
It's just like, bro, you're talking about like how you want to like work out and you don't want to get too skinny because you're not going to be funny anymore. But
Yeah.
shit like that doesn't just happen in a day or two, like overnight. Like, what the fuck did I do? Like, you need to make a full-on lifestyle change. Like, you got to find
Uh-huh.
something that really forces you to make that choice.
Yeah,
And
I've said this before, but I don't know, man. I like I'm down to to do like that lifestyle change, but I still want to be like the big. I don't know. I still want to be kind of big. I don't know. It just I like it. I like the way it feels on me. You know.
yeah, okay, fair enough. Next question.
Okay, we're gonna take another question. But for the record, guys, the camera doesn't show Jeff's body enough. When you see it in person, you're like, "Holy cow, that's a that's a hot man."
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. All right, next question. Hey, after this live, I come upstairs. It's like super awkward.
Yeah. What are you talking about? It's a different person I'm on the phone with. It's weird having I mean, like, I got to get used to having people listening to our phone conversation here because, you're trained for this. You're over here telling me I got a hot body and stuff like that. I've never heard you say anything like that in my life.
Dude, you can only find out this information on the Stereo app.
That's
All right,
right.
we're gonna take another question on the Stereo app.
What's your favorite color?
Really, kid? Really, kid? That's what you ask us? Could have been anything. What's your favorite color?
What's your favorite color?
I'm gonna be honest, it's a tough question. I haven't thought about this in a long time. I'm gonna go
My
with
favorite
red.
color is
Yeah,
purple.
I like red. Yeah.
My favorite color is purple and red.
Done. Get a new question.
Okay, we're gonna do another question on the Stereo app.
Hi guys, my question is, what are your favorite qualities about each other, and why do you think you get along so well?
Well, we get along so well.
I'll
That's
take
not
this
true.
one. I'll run with this one. I love his beefy body. I love how he cooks up a steak.
Yo, it's funny because like in person we just insult each other all day long. We like say how we hate each other and stuff, how we never want to see each other again. But like we hop on the Stereo app, we're like, dude, man, I love this guy.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But I love his family. He's got a good family. Everyone else in his family is better than him. I love them all better than him. It's just unfortunate that all the rest of them are busy doing other stuff, and Nick's the only one has time to hang around.
Okay, I'm gonna piggyback off that. I also love your family. Your dad's dope. He's very funny. Guys, some of you guys might not know this, but Jeff's dad, he's a jokester. Your dad has a lot of like dad joke stuff, that are funny. Like ultimately they're not like funny jokes, but coming from him, it's funny. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I just
cool.
Yeah,
You have
I
a
know.
funny dad?
Yeah, I've just known him for so long that it's like that same effect. That sometimes I'm like that's like, what the hell are you talking about? And then even me saying that in my head right now, I realize how much I'm turning into him. So it's terrifying.
That's really funny.
Let's move on. Let's move on. Another question.
Another question.
Hey, love the both of you guys, but how are you guys doing right now during this whole coronavirus?
I'm doing good.
On the verge of ending it all. Oh yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good.
Yeah, we're doing good. I'm doing fine. Jeff's upstairs. Anytime we need to talk to each other and get stuff out, you just either walk upstairs or walk downstairs.
Or we hit the Stereo app for a good, inspirational,
exactly,
informative podcast.
Exactly. That's also true.
No, yeah, we've been hustling, man. Just working super hard on different things. I know it's tough for some people to work, but it's important to stay creative and stay, don't get lazy. I know like a lot of people have to stay at home and stuff like that, but find things to do, trade some penny stocks or something, do some day trading. I don't know, if you don't have money, start a drop selling business like Vardon is doing. Is that top secret information? See what I mean? I'm slipping up and I'm putting out some top secret stuff.
That's very funny. Like my brother got into like some drop shipping, but I don't know, man. It's so I don't even understand. My brother.
It seems sketch. It seems very sketch. He's been hanging around a new crew of guys. They're all like these scam artists, 13-year-old kids, and we don't like it. We've been talking to them about it. If you guys want to help out, message Vardon, tell him, hey man, you need to be careful who your friends are. You gotta be a good judge of character. These guys are setting you up for the wrong path here. Could be really dark. I don't want him to be scamming people. He should be making people happy with creating content.
Dropshipping's a business, but he should be focused on other stuff for sure.
I mean, what is he going to be shipping? What is this? I want to hear more about this.
product. I don't know, man. It's like
Is it like gimmicky things? Is your brother starting a pyramid scheme?
I don't know if it's a pyramid scheme, but he should be focused on like other things that are more educational. That's the right word for now, especially growing up.
Yeah.
But he'll figure it out, bro. He'll be fine.
I'm not worried about him. He's a smart kid.
Yeah, he's smart. He's definitely, my brother's very smart, and he always, figures his out, his thing
But
out.
yeah, man. For the question though, you just gotta adapt. You have to adapt to anything as humans, or animals. You gotta adapt to whatever change we go through, and people have. It's crazy to see, like, how they're still, everything's still running. Cars. There's new cars coming out. New iPhone came out. Like the world is still moving.
Like the Maserati yesterday, they were doing a photo shoot because the new Maserati came out.
Yeah.
You definitely gotta adapt, and yeah, bro. Like you definitely have like a type of work ethic that like rubs off onto people to make them also wanna work hard. So
me?
I don't say this often, but you have a very strong work ethic, which is very motivational.
Man, I can get used to this stereo app. If I could just come on here and get complimented by my arch enemies, this is nice.
Guys, this is exclusively on the Stereo app. You will not find this conversation anywhere else but Stereo.
Yeah, for real. For real.
It's the truth. It's the truth. I know we hate each other sometimes, but in the end of the day, bro, I know for a fact we both like deep down support each other and like what we do, and like whether it's your video, my video, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's like we need to want, I don't know, we need to want the best for each other.
Since we're playing this game, we're complimenting each other. I'll say that you have stepped it up a lot too, and I'm really proud of you. I'm proud that you're taking risks. You invested in that camera. You invested in your business here, and you got a lot of cool stuff in the works too that you haven't really talked about. So I'm happy for your future. I'm excited for your future here. Kyle's even doing good. Kyle's working with Oscar,
bro. Everyone's doing so good. I'm so proud of everybody.
Yeah, really, Kyle's learning.
Kyle's not here right now. And he just came in. I can't compliment him. No, I'm just kidding.
Kyle's learning his professional editing programs too from Oscar. And that's nice to see them in this editing bay we're in right now. And they're in here editing for a lot of the day, bonding. Sometimes the door's closed and I hear funny noises coming from here, but whatever.
Yeah, they sometimes when I walk in, it looks like it's like a classroom or something. It's funny. You have Oscar editing, you have Kyle editing, you have Nathan also editing. It's cool. It's a cool environment.
Yeah, feels like we're finally doing something real here, right?
It's like just being a couple of stupid
YouTubers. Mini Warner Brothers, yeah.
That's funny. All right, let's take another question on the Stereo app.
Nick, what is the most surprising thing that you found out about Jeff?
The most surprising thing I found out about Jeff, I don't know. I don't really think there's anything too surprising about you, right? I don't know. I feel like I know a good amount about you. I don't think. I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. I got it. It's weird, man. You like you're a candle guy. You like candles.
And what's weird about that? Everybody likes candles.
No, I know. It's funny because you're so tough and like you're like a tough guy, and it's funny that you like in the end of the day to relax, you like light a candle up. It's definitely like a funny visual.
Yeah, it's funny that's funny to you, but it's a normal thing to light candles. There's nothing wrong with it, guys. If you're a big, tough, manly man, you got candles. Don't hide them. Don't put them away in your cabinets when your friends are coming over. Show those candles off. They smell nice.
Candles are nice. We're gonna take another question.
It's important to be clean and smell good in your house too. You gotta treat your house like you treat your body.
Yeah. Candles are nice. Let's take another question.
This is for Nick and Jeff. What do you guys like to do when you're not filming?
I personally do have hobbies. Jeff's kind of weird, man. He doesn't. I don't know. I don't really see him doing anything else. But like,
Sorry, repeat the question. Your
so she asked.
cameraman Kyle came up here and interrupted me. Am I allowed to say that?
She asked. Yeah, it's fine. She asked, "What do you guys do?"
Work your arms off.
What do you? Jeez, dude. I'm like, Kyle. He's like, what do you guys like?
Kyle came in here to show me a text that said, "Answer more questions." You dummy!
Okay.
What are we doing? We're only gonna answer more questions, Kyle. Come in here and show me another thing that means nothing. Sorry, this is
I know,
all a
he
bit.
did
We're
the
doing a
same thing.
bit here, Kyle. We spend too much time together. I know it seems like I'm having a flip out, and this is not a show. But
Okay, the question was, what do you guys do aside from like filming and making videos? What do you guys have other hobbies?
yes, we like to hit the track, do some racing.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Shut up. He's making fun of me.
Our hobbies are different. We don't really do our hobbies together. We
Yeah, we don't.
film a lot together. My hobbies are, well, a lot of them are fitness related. I like to do like fun outdoorsy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you do like running and stuff like that. You like hike.
Yeah, you won't come to those. You won't do that stuff.
I don't do that stuff, but also you don't come to my events.
What do you mean events? What
Like when I
events are
go
you
race,
having?
guys, I race cars sometimes. Like I'll go to the racetrack and I'll whatever, that's my hobby. Whether it's an actual car or if it's like remote control cars, I do both. And Jeff usually doesn't like doing car stuff, but my hobbies are racing cars and racing remote control cars as well.
Yeah, those are not my hobbies, really. I like to drive car. I like driving. I love driving, but
You're
I
a good
don't.
driver. You're not bad.
Thank you. Well, I don't like to allow myself to drive too fast and reckless. So I drive an old truck that doesn't go over 60 miles per hour because I've gotten speeding.
As long as it's on the track, you're fine.
Well, yeah, but I get a little reckless sometimes, and I was a speed demon earlier. I got a lot of speeding tickets, so I know that if I have a fast car, it would just be dangerous for me and stupid. So I just don't even mess with it. That's why I have my 1980 Silverado and my Tahoe, and those things you can't really drive fast anyway. But
Good
yeah,
car, man. It's a good car. All right, we're gonna take another.
I might one day.
We're gonna take another question on the Stereo app.
I've been a fan of Jeff since he was American Jeff. That's how
Oh, I thought this was
OG I
David for a
am
second.
to the fan.
Who's American Jeff?
Okay, yeah, that was my my first Instagram handle. I used to go by the name American Jeff. It was just
Are you serious?
it was a nickname that I was given
Oh
back
my
in my
god,
barber
that's
days.
hilarious. That's very funny, man.
I used to work in a very hood barber shop, and I was like the only like white kid that would come in. Like you said earlier, like I was like the high school quarterback. I would come in there with my baseball hat on and the way my hair grows in the back, it kind of comes down on my neck a little bit, like a real quarterback, an all-American quarterback. So
Yeah.
my buddy Tree that worked next to me, his name was Tristan. We called him Tree. He gave me the name All American Jeff, and then I just shortened it for Instagram because it was a clean Instagram handle. Back then, I didn't have my handle at Jeff, but yeah, that eventually faded, and I shortened it once I, killed that guy that had the at Jeff handle. Funny story, actually, recently I was offered $6 million by Jeff Bezos for my Instagram handle, and I said no. I said fuck you. I said go fuck yourself, Jeff Bezos. Come at me when you're prepared to make a real offer.
You're trying to manifest the reality, guys. He's been talking about Jeff Bezos giving him millions of dollars for his Instagram handle. Like
he wanted it. I said you're not even a real Jeff. You fraud.
He'll randomly like bring up how Jeff Bezos wants to offer Jeff Wittek like
Well, Jeff Bezos he's got this long name with Z's in it and stuff, and all these underscores. It looks trashy. It looks like a cheap handle, and he wanted at Jeff, and I refused to
cheap
give it
handle,
up.
dude. The guy's worth $1 trillion.
Yeah, well, he needs to stop being cheap. Dig in that wallet, make a real offer, Jeff. Come on now. $6 million.
Imagine he's actually one of the 166 listeners on the app. Jeff
And
Bezos is on stereo.
He's listening here, and I'm just blackmailing him. Come on, Jeff. I want a bill. Give me $1 billion, and the handle's yours.
That's funny, man. All right, we're gonna take another question on the stereo app.
Jeff and Jonah, who inspired you guys to become a YouTuber?
We both didn't want to be YouTubers, but this is just the only thing.
Well, I'm not sure. I guess I'll tell you actors that inspired me. I was inspired by Jim Carrey and Seth Rogen, and Chris Farley. You know, all those very funny guys to get into comedy. I don't know exactly. It wasn't necessarily YouTube, but I'm glad I'm doing YouTube right now. It's very fun. I have a lot of fun making my videos. But I guess I was inspired by a few great like comedy actors. Do you have any like actors or YouTubers or anyone that you were inspired by? Comedians?
Man, for me, yeah, I'm definitely inspired by a lot of comedians. But to start a YouTube channel was really kind of like a step to get in this world and stay in it. If you want to make it in YouTube, you have to sacrifice everything else and put everything into your YouTube channel, which kind of sucks because like I initially wanted to be like an actor and like work on like bigger productions that are other people's things, and you can't really just do that, and you can't audition and do all this other stuff too while you're working 100% on your YouTube channel.
Right.
So yeah, but whatever. I'm getting sidetracked here. I like non-YouTubers. Like I wasn't inspired by a specific YouTuber, but I was definitely inspired by like Jackass guys. Like Johnny Knoxville was definitely
same.
an inspiration. Steve-O, Chris Pontius. You know, those guys were really funny, and they had their spin-off shows, Wild Boys. I don't know. When I was a kid, like I watched that stuff, but there wasn't like a YouTuber that was doing like skits that I was like, damn, I want to be that when I grow up.
Yeah, same. I wasn't really inspired by YouTubers, mostly like, comedy actors. You know, a few of the guys I mentioned inspired me a lot. But yeah, I hope that answers the question. Exclusive answers on the stereo app, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get one more question in.
Hey guys, my question is there a hobby that people don't know you have, and what is it, and like how did you get into it?
A hobby people don't know I have. No, I don't think. I think all my hobbies are very like out there. I like remote control cars. Those are fun. I like video games. And I feel like I've mentioned all of it. Jeff, do you have anything that people don't know about? Like a hobby?
I don't know. I think people know it about me, but like I don't like talk about it on social media. But I love UFC. I really
you do. You do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know what it is. It's just, especially over the past year, I've gotten more into it. But yeah, like I know way too much about the UFC now.
I could have sworn it, bro. I don't know, man. I feel like it was after that video I did on my channel.
Yeah, definitely. I think that was the first like UFC fighter that I've met, and like we bonded. We became pretty good friends. I'm probably more closer friends with him than you are now. Definitely. This Armenian guy, Edmund, he's a top-ranked UFC fighter. He's a middleweight. He's a big guy. He walks around like 210 pounds, and he's just a big monster. He's 23 years or 22 years old, and he is the toughest Armenian guy on the planet. Like statistically he is. Like you
Yeah.
could fact check that because he's 210 pounds and all around like he is the baddest Armenian dude on the planet. And then I have you, who's the weakest Armenian guy on the planet. And it's just so
Yeah.
funny to hang out with both of you. And it's a very interesting dynamic. But we bonded, Edmund and I, and yeah, we talk all the time now. He says how he likes me better than Jonah, and that did help me get more into UFC, I think. But I don't know. I think it's just also everything stopped this year. All sports stopped. I was never really a big sports guy, but UFC continued, and that was like the only form of fresh new entertainment, like live sports, and that got me a lot more into it. So yeah,
Right.
UFC for me. Yeah, and
You do.
we watched the fight this weekend. Actually, we watched my girl Valentina Shevchenko, my dream girl, my dream woman. She's a badass. She's one of the toughest people, man or woman, on the planet, and she kicked this girl's ass. I was hoping for a head kick knockout, and I was hoping for a head to split open like a watermelon. But she showed her skill. She showed her ground game. It was impressive. I just like UFC because it's like something I'm never gonna like do.
Right.
I'm 30 now. I'm in my prime, but these guys are training since they're a child.
Yeah,
And
you would have gotten
it's
there.
nothing I could never compete in. So I get to sit back and enjoy it. Like when I watch a comedy movie, I'm like, damn, I should have thought of that, and I feel bad. But when I watch UFC, it's pure joy.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's take another question on the Stereo app.
Hey, Nick and Jeff, it's Ace here. I was just wondering, like, where do you guys see your careers going further than like social media? Like, obviously, I know you guys love YouTube, but like, do you see your career progressing further than that? Like, what would you hope that your career would become?
Jeff goes. I heard Jeff in the background when I was reading the question. He's like down the drain.
The world is in a
Okay.
weird place right now. I don't know where anything is going to go, but we're not giving up. We're going to keep pushing.
Where do you think you'll end up?
I don't know, man. There's so many possibilities with like doing stuff like what we do. We put videos out on the internet, and anything can be seen by anybody at any time. So I'm just making stuff that I like and that I'm proud of and that I enjoy. I'm trying to stay making fresh stuff that keeps me entertained with my work. And yeah, anything's possible. Like when Todd Phillips watched your Burning Man verse and he loved it,
That was exciting, bro. That was actually some very, very cool news. I was excited about that. Because I'm a very, very big fan of Todd Phillips.
Yeah.
That's
stuff
sick.
like that, like you never know with this business. So
right.
I'm just trying to have fun with it and ride the wave.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, where I see my career, I'm gonna make YouTube videos for a very, very long time, and my ultimate goal is to also make films, like make comedy movies. But that would never stop me from also pursuing my full-time job as a YouTuber, because I think making videos is so fun, and it's like it's at your own pace, it's your own schedule, so it's the coolest job in the world, dude. I couldn't ask for anything more. I will make videos for a long time, and hopefully I start making comedy movies as well. But that's the goal.
Yeah, we are pushing ourselves here. We're getting out of our comfort zones. We're going way harder on these videos now. It's kind of nice that everything had, it's horrible where the world is at, but it's put us in a place where it's just like no distractions. We are here together. We're growing our team, our little makeshift illegal production company, and it's nice. It's nice that we're able to. I mean, it's not illegal, but like it's just funny to say that. Nobody has like film school like diplomas and stuff. Like
it's all good. You don't need you're never gonna need a film school diploma to be a filmmaker. You just need the experience and the talent. That's all.
Yeah, but my team started as like a bunch of morons that Just hold the camera pointed at me. Make sure the red light's on. You know,
Yeah.
whatever. We'll figure it out after. But
That's funny.
we've come a long way, and we have a lot of cool stuff going on. Which, you know, if you guys are here, one of you 158, you guys are the real ones. You guys that are still with us. So you guys can know that stuff. Just don't tell anyone.
Exclusively on the Stereo app.
Mm-hmm.
All right, dude. Well, thank you for having this conversation, bro. I appreciate it. I'll probably see you in about 2 minutes when I walk back upstairs. But this was a great conversation. I kind of know more about you. I guess. Yeah, I know more about you than what we.
Do you want to get one deep question that I haven't told anybody? You want to ask me something like that, like something I've never spoke about before we wrap this?
No, I'd rather not know. This was perfect. This was a beautiful, wholesome conversation.
You sure you don't want to blow this whole stereo?
Let's just keep it all. Let's just keep it at that.
We can ruin this whole thing right now, like you did to my last live stream. You know, that'd be nice to even the playing field.
No, I didn't. Jeff had this.
You better have a shirt on right now, because you almost got me fired because you showed up in no shirt.
Yeah, dude, I really wish I put that video up. You have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's true. All right, well then we'll wrap it up. Thank you guys for listening. This was dope.
All right, man. I'll see you, bro. Thank you.
All right, later.
All right, bro.